JDW. First Annual Open Challenge of 2022 event by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to the first pay-per-view for Blood Rumble. Since we got new competitors joining the show, said announcer number 2. That's right. And tonight, just like a DW, we're having open challenges for all of the championships, said announcer number 1. Yeah, we could have new people as champions tonight. Their first pay-per-view, said announcer number 2. Or will the champions be able to pull out the victory and retain their titles, said announcer number 1. I think it's time to head to the ring, said announcer number 2. Then, let's get down there, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ladies' Championship. Introducing in the ring. She is the Ladies' Champion, Gemini. Gemini raises title. And her opponent, said announcer number 3. Music is playing. Iconic appears running down the ramp, then sliding into the ring. Her opponent, Iconic, said announcer number 3. Referee number 1 raises the title, walks towards the ropes, then hands it to number 1. Beldings. Both Gemini and Iconic are walking around the ring, then lock up. Gemini puts a headlock onto Iconic. Iconic groans, then elbows Gemini's stomach. Gemini groans, then flips Iconic onto the mat. Iconic groans. Nice headlock hip toss by Gemini, said announcer number 2. Now Iconic needs to find a way out of this, or she won't last long, said announcer number 1. Iconic slowly stands up, pushes Gemini into the ropes, then holds onto them. Alright, let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, said referee number 1. Gemini lets go of Iconic. Iconic lets go of the ropes, then steps backwards. Gemini is smiling. Very good. Very, very good, said Gemini. Gemini is admiring Iconic, said announcer number 2. Well, what she did impressed me, said announcer number 1. Both Gemini and Iconic go to lock up. Gemini kicks Iconic's stomach. Iconic groans. Gemini runs, bounces Iconic off of the ropes, then does a back elbow. Iconic is holding her face, then gets pushed onto the mat. Gemini covers Iconic. 1, 2. Iconic kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Gemini stands up, then stomps Iconic's left hand. Iconic groans. Man, what a stomp on Iconic's hand, said announcer number 2. Gemini picks Iconic up, then whips her into the corner. Iconic groans, then walks out of the corner. Gemini grabs Iconic's right hand, then whips her into the opposite corner. Iconic groans, then walks out of the corner again. Gemini quickly does a scoop power slam onto Iconic. Iconic groans. Gemini covers Iconic. 1, 2. Iconic kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. You have to admit it. Iconic's hanging in there, said announcer number 2. But could she get the job done? That's the thing, said announcer number 1. Gemini stands up, goes through the middle rope, then starts climbing up the turnbuckle. Where's Gemini going? She never really goes to the top, said announcer number 2. Gemini gets to the top rope. Iconic stands up, then turns around. Gemini jumps off of the top turnbuckle. Iconic quickly jumps up, then drop kicks Gemini. Gemini falls onto the mat. Whoa, did you see that drop kick by Iconic? Asked announcer number 2. It came out of nowhere, said announcer number 1. Iconic covers Gemini. 1, 2. Gemini kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. That was a close one. Iconic almost beat Gemini, said announcer number 2. Iconic stands up, picks Gemini up, sets her up then does a snap suplex onto her. Gemini groans. Iconic pushes Gemini onto the mat then covers her. 1, 2. Gemini kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Iconic almost had it there too, said announcer number 1. I really think we underestimated Iconic, said announcer number 2. Iconic stands up, picks Gemini up, bounces her off of the ropes then bends over. Gemini kicks Iconic's chest. Iconic groans then stands up. Gemini goes to clothesline Iconic. Iconic ducks, quickly wraps her arms around Gemini's head then does a neck breaker onto her. Gemini groans and holds her head. What a neck breaker, said announcer number 1. Iconic covers Gemini. 1, 2. Gemini kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Iconic is doing pretty well, especially her first time against the champion, said announcer number 2. Iconic picks Gemini up, kicks her stomach then sets her up for a powerbomb. Is Iconic going for a powerbomb? Asked announcer number 2. I'm assuming so, said announcer number 1. Iconic lifts Gemini. Gemini punches Iconic's head. Iconic is groaning then lets go of Gemini. Gemini lands on her feet in front of Iconic then goes for a jumping cutter onto her. Iconic pushes Gemini. Gemini staggers forward, then turns around. Iconic kicks Gemini's stomach then sets her up for a powerbomb again. Didn't get it the first time, but maybe the second time, said announcer number 2. Iconic lifts Gemini, powerbombs her, jumps over then does a pinning bridge. 1, 2. Gemini kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. How'd Iconic do that? Asked announcer number 1. I have no idea, said announcer number 2. Iconic stands up, grabs Gemini's head then picks her up. Gemini moves Iconic's arms, then does a jumping cutter onto her. Iconic lands onto the mat, then groans. Gemini just nailed her finisher. But can she make the cover? Asked announcer number 1. Gemini is crawling towards Iconic. Iconic is slowly rolling. Gemini grabs Iconic. I think Iconic was trying to roll outside of the ring, said announcer number 2. Gemini hooks Iconic's left leg. 1, 2. Iconic puts her right leg onto the bottom rope. Her leg's on the rope. Gemini, said referee number 1. I see what Iconic did there, said announcer number 1. Gemini slowly stands up, then grabs Iconic. Iconic grabs Gemini's tights then pulls her. Gemini goes through the middle rope, then lands onto the floor. Nice idea by Iconic, said announcer number 2. Iconic is slowly standing up. Inside of the ring. Gemini slowly stands up outside of the ring. Iconic runs, bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, then goes for suicide dive. Gemini hits Iconic with a forearm. Iconic groans then lands on the mat. Oh, what a forearm by Gemini, said announcer number 2. Gemini climbs onto the ledge of the ring then goes up the turnbuckle. Iconic looks up at Gemini, then quickly bounces off of the ropes. Gemini falls onto the top turnbuckle, groans then lays onto it. Iconic climbs onto the second rope then wraps her arms around Gemini's waist. Gemini is holding onto the top rope. Iconic tries pulling Gemini. Gemini is slowly slipping then grabbing the top turnbuckle pad. Iconic does a German suplex off the top rope. The top turnbuckle pad gets ripped off. Gemini lands onto the mat, then groans. Man, what a German suplex off the top rope, said announcer number 1. Iconic crawling towards Gemini then covers her. 1, 2. Gemini barely kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. That was so close, said announcer number 2. Iconic stands up behind Gemini. Gemini is slowly standing up. Iconic jumps onto Gemini's back then locks in a sleeper hold. Gemini is groaning then waves her arms around. If this sleeper hold works, Iconic becomes the new champion, said announcer number 1. Gemini falls onto her left knee. Referee number 1 raises Gemini's right arm then lets go of it. Gemini's right arm falls. 1. Referee number 1 raises Gemini's right arm then lets go of it. Again. Gemini's right arm falls again. 2. Said referee number 1. One more time. And Iconic is our new champion, said announcer number 2. Referee number 1 raises Gemini's right arm then lets go of it a third time. Gemini's right arm starts shaking. No, said referee number 1. Gemini stands up. Gemini is still fighting, said announcer number 1. Gemini stands up, looks around, then runs towards the corner. Iconic's head goes into the exposed turnbuckle, then falls onto the mat. Referee number 1 looks, then sees the top turn buckle exposed. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. What? Why? Asked announcer number 1. Referee number 1 approaches announcer number 3 then whispers, "Ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact the turn buckle has been exposed, your winner by disqualification, Iconic, but still your ladies champion, Gemini," said announcer number 3. Well, how do you like that? The exposed turnbuckle got Gemini disqualified, said announcer number 2. I don't think it was purposely, said announcer number 1. I don't think so either. It came off when Iconic was pulling Gemini with all of her strength, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the U.S. Continental Championship. Introducing, in the ring, Drake and his opponent, said announcer number 3. Drake grabs the microphone. You listen here. Whoever comes through that curtain, know that I've got this title after the first annual Battle of the Shows. And I'm still the champion. So, if you want to press your luck, I'm right here, said Drake. Music is playing. Dredd appears walking into the stage then stops. Drake, before you list your accomplishments, which are probably as fake as you are, just know, I'm no ordinary wrestler. You're about to find out. And one more thing. Tonight is the end of the reign of Drake at champion, and the start of Dredd as the new U.S. Continental Champion, said. Dredd sliding into the ring then goes to punch Drake. Drake ducks then quickly dropkicks Dredd's back. Dredd goes through the middle rope. Bell dings. Dredd stands up outside of the ring then climbs onto the ledge of it. Drake bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring then drop kicks Dredd. Dredd goes into the announce table. Drake rolls outside of the ring then approaches Dredd. Dredd punches Drake's stomach then bounces his head off of the announce table. Drake groans then walks away. Dredd hits Drake's back. Drake falls onto his knees. Dredd picks Drake up then bounces his head off of the steel stairs. Drake falls onto the floor. 7, 8. Dredd rolls inside of the ring then back outside of it. Come on, get in here, said referee number 2. Nice idea. Breaking the count, said announcer number 1. Dredd picks Drake up. Drake runs then rams Dredd into the ring. Dredd groans. Drake grabs Dredd's head, then throws him into the barricade. Dredd groans. 6, 7. Drake rolls inside of the ring, then back outside of it. Come on, Drake. Get in. Here, now, said referee number 2. Drake starts kicking Dredd. Dredd is groaning. Drake looks at the steel. Stares, picks Dredd up, then whips him. Dredd reverses it. Drake goes into the steel, stares, then groans. What a reversal by Dredd, said announcer number 2. Drake really hit those stairs, said announcer number 1. Dredd rolls inside of the ring. I guess Dredd is gonna do a count-out victory, said announcer number 2. 5, 6. Dredd rolls outside of the ring, then slowly walks around it. Come on, Dredd. Get in this ring, now, said referee number 2. Drake slowly stands up. Dredd runs at Drake, then clotheslines him onto the floor. Drake groans. Man, I think Drake just got whiplash, said announcer number 2. Dredd picks Drake up, sets him up for back suplex, then lifts him. Drake flips, then lands onto his feet behind Dredd. Dredd turns around, then goes to clothesline Drake. Drake ducks, runs, jumps onto the barricade, then does a roundhouse kick onto Dredd. Oh man, what a roundhouse kick off the barricade, said announcer number 1. That was cool, said announcer number 2. 4, 5, 6, said referee number 2. Drake is slowly moving, then stands up. Dredd grabs Drake's left leg. Drake is kicking Dredd. Dredd is groaning, pulls Drake onto the floor, then tries walking towards the ring. Drake grabs Dredd's right leg. Dredd is reaching for the apron. They need to get into the ring, said announcer number 1. 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell, said referee number 2. Bell dings. Ladies and gentlemen, both competitors have been counted out. But still your US Continental Champion, Drake, said announcer number 3. Both Drake and Dredd are punching each other. Get off him. Get off him, said referee number 2. Referees and security are running down the ramp, then break both Drake and Dredd up. Come on, come on. I'm right here, said Drake. You're lucky there's people in my way, said Dredd. Drake breaks free, runs, then jumps onto Dredd. The group falls onto the floor. Referees and security continue pulling both Drake and Dredd apart. Man, these two are really going at each other, said announcer number 1. Yeah, and they both were counted out. It's not like one of them won, then started attacking the other one, said announcer number 2. Maybe they just don't like each other, said announcer number 1. There's that too, said announcer number 2. At least they broke it up, said announcer number 1. Yeah, no more fighting until the next one, said announcer number 2, laughing. Well, folks, we've made it to the main event, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Galaxy Championship. Introducing the challengers first in the ring. He is the Galaxy Champion, the Guns. The Guns raises the title. And his opponent, said announcer number 3. Who's gonna step up? Asked announcer number 2. Music is playing. The messenger appears walking down the ramp. His opponent, the messenger, said announcer number 3. Ain't it ironic that the messenger said he wanted the Galaxy Champion? And look at this. He's the first to step up, said announcer number 1. The messenger goes through the middle rope. Referee number 3 raises the title, walks towards the ropes, then hands it to man number 1. Bell dings. The messenger holds out his right hand. Come on, shake my hand. I want to have a good match, said the messenger. The Guns nods his head, then goes to grab the messenger's right hand. The messenger punches the gun. The Guns falls onto the mat. Man, what a right hand by the messenger, said announcer number 2. The messenger starts kicking the Guns. The guns is groaning. The messenger picks the guns up, then bounces his head off of the top turnbuckle. The guns groans. The messenger chops the gun's chest. The guns groans. The messenger grabs the gun's head, then drags it across the top rope. Hey, get off there. 1, 2. The messenger stops. Be careful, messenger, said referee number 3. The messenger chops the gun's chest again. The gun's groans, then falls onto his knees. The messenger slaps the gun's head. Come on. I thought you were the champion. Where's he at? Asked the messenger, picking the guns up. The guns moves the messenger's arms, then continuously punches him. The messenger continuously groaning, then knees the gun's stomach. The guns groans. The messenger smiles, runs, then bounces off of the ropes. The guns does a rebound clothesline onto the messenger. The messenger groans, then stands up. The guns punches the messenger, bounces him off of the ropes, then bends over. The messenger stops, grabs the gun's head, then throws him backwards onto the mat. The guns groaning. Man, once you thought guns was getting into it, said announce number 1. The messenger picks the guns up, then lifts him onto his shoulders. The guns squirming, lands behind. The messenger then pushes him into the corner hard. The messenger groans, then falls onto the mat. Man, that could damage your chest cavity, said announcer number 2. But that was a great reversal by guns, said announcer number 1. I agree with that, said announcer number 2. The guns slowly stands up, grabs the messenger, then picks him up. The messenger wraps his hands around the gun's head, then does a jawbreaker onto him. The guns groans, then falls onto the mat. Well, guns had the momentum for a minute, said announcer number 1. The messenger stands up. Get up. Get up, said the messenger. The guns slowly stands up. The messenger wraps his arms behind the guns, then tries to go for an inverted double arm underhook facebuster. The guns breaks hold, grabs the messenger from behind, then throws him into the ring post. The messenger groans. Oh, right into the post, said announcer number 2. The messenger slowly comes out of the corner, then holds his left arm. The guns bounces off of the ropes, then does a jumping forearm onto the messenger. The messenger groans. What a jumping forearm by the champion, said announcer number 1. It was like the one that Tempest uses, said announce number 2. The guns covers the messenger. 1, 2. The messenger kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. The guns stands up, picks the messenger up, kicks his stomach, then sets him up for a powerbomb. I think he's gonna try for the corner powerbomb, said announcer number 2. The guns lifts the messenger up. The messenger punches the gun's head, then does a hurricane rana onto him. The guns goes into the second turnbuckle, then lays onto the mat. Oh man, guns just went into the second turnbuckle, said announce number 1. The messenger grabs the gun's right arm, pulls him away from the ropes, then covers him. 1, 2. The guns kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. Come on, ref. It's 1, 2, 3. Learn how to count, said the messenger. It was a 2 count, messenger, said referee number 3. The messenger stands up, goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. The guns hasn't moved, said announcer number 2. The messenger gets to the top turnbuckle, looks down at the guns, smiles, jumps off of it, then goes for a body splash onto him. The guns moves. The messenger lands face first onto the mat, then groans. Oh, right onto the mat. That really hurts a lot, said announcer number 1. How did guns move, though? especially after going face first into the turnbuckle? Asked announcer number 2. Instinct, said announcer number 1. The Guns stands up, grabs the messenger, sets him up for a powerbomb, lifts him, runs, then throws him into the corner. The messenger groans, then falls onto the mat. What a powerbomb! Into the corner, said announcer number 2. Now cover him, Guns, said announcer number 1. The Guns hooks the messenger's right leg. 1, 2. The messenger kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. How did messenger kick out? I would have been done, said announcer number 2. Instinct. That's the only thing I could think of, said announcer number 1. The Guns stands up, then picks the messenger up. The messenger quickly wraps his arms around the Guns' waist, then does a side suplex onto him. The Guns lands onto the mat, then groans. What a suplex by messenger, said announcer number 2. The messenger slowly stands up, picks the Guns up, lifts, then slams him onto the mat. The Guns groans. The messenger goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Messenger is heading back up top again, said announcer number 1. The messenger gets to the top turnbuckle. The Guns quickly stands up, then pushes the messenger off of the top turnbuckle. The messenger lands onto the floor, then groans. The messenger just took a little flight, said announcer number 2. Count him out, said the Guns, leaning against the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, said referee number 3. The messenger quickly stands up, then slides into the ring. Messenger just made the count, said announcer number 1. The messenger is slowly moving. The Guns runs at the messenger, jumps up, then goes for a curb stomp onto him. The messenger moves, then wraps the Guns' arms behind him, then goes for an inverted double arm underhook facebuster. The Guns breaks hold, then pushes the messenger into the corner. The messenger groans, then turns around. The Guns kicks the messenger's right knee. The messenger falls onto his knees. The Guns runs, bounces off of the ropes, jumps up, then does a curb stomp onto the messenger. The Guns did it. He's gonna pick up the victory, said announcer number 2. The Guns kneels onto the mat next to the messenger, then looks up. Why did he stop? Asked announcer number 1. The Guns stands up, then walks towards the ropes. The man appears holding the title. That's why he stopped. The man is out here, said announcer number 1. Thanks, said the man, walking away with the title. The man's taking the title, said announcer number 2. The Guns goes through the middle rope, climbs over the barricade, then runs through the crowd. Guns is trying to find the man, said announcer number 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell, said referee number 3. Bell dings. Here's your winner by count out, the messenger. But still your Galaxy champion, the Guns, said announcer number 3. Well, messenger won by count out. But at least Guns is still champion, said announcer number 2. Yeah, but the man has the title now, said announcer number 1. Hey look, said announcer number 2. The Guns is running. Backstage. The title appears laying on the floor. The Guns stops, then looks around. Why's the title on the floor? Asked announcer number 1. The man has to be around there, said announcer number 2. I'm not sure, said announcer number 1. The Guns approaches the title, then bends down to grab it. The man appears behind the Guns, then swings a steel chair. The steel chair hits the Guns' back. The Guns groans. The man continuously swings the steel chair. The steel chair continuously hitting the gun's back. The gun continuously groaning, then goes limp. You think you're smart. You're not smart. You're very dumb. And you following me is proof. The guns continues groaning. Well, guns, let's see how strong your leg really is. The man steps onto the gun's right leg, then swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the gun's right leg. The guns groans, then holds his right leg. The man is laughing. Hold on to my title for me, please, said the man, dropping the steel chair, then walking away. The guns continues groaning and holding onto his right leg. The paramedics are kneeling next to the guns. Man, I really hope someone teaches him a lesson, said announcer number 2. Sooner than later. Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2, waving. The end.